Welcome to the Lotus Goddess, Divine Love. Hi everyone, how's everyone doing today? Hope you're doing well and staying safe. Welcome back everyone. Welcome if you're new to my channel. I do Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine, Twin Flame Journey Charm readings. Let's begin, and just keep in mind that this is a general reading. Let's see what message comes in. Somebody is trying to talk Divine Masculine out of something. I see our Divine Masculine being very serious in this reading. This is a Divine Masculine who has grown a lot, and they've done a lot of inner work. They have stepped into their truth. They're very wise. They learned a lot of lessons. They made mistakes as well, but they worked very hard on themselves. Masculine's not happy. I see here they're not happy with how things played out. They're not happy about something that they put a lot of work into. They didn't see the fruits of their labor. There's something that they put a lot of their heart into. They don't see any results coming from that. Masculine in this reading, I see a connection with family, with Divine Feminine, and wanting to restore a connection with you, Divine Feminine. Somebody's trying to talk Divine Masculine out of this communication. It's like Divine Masculine is planning on reaching out to Divine Feminine. There's no message here yet. I don't see message in here yet. But they may have briefly mentioned something to a family member here about wanting to reconnect with Divine Feminine. Family members here, whoever these individuals are, I see here that in the past they had a lot of say. There was something about the decisions that they made were based off of what was best for them. There's a connection between the family members, Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine here. The choices that Divine Masculine made in the past when it comes to you, Divine Feminine, a lot of it had to do with the involvement of the family. Masculine, Divine Masculine's family here. Divine Masculine's family here had certain dreams. They didn't, their selfishness here. They didn't think about Divine Masculine here. I see here for their own selfish reasons, they intervened. It's like they influenced Divine Masculine to make a decision to disconnect or to separate from you, Divine Feminine, though they felt very strongly that you were the one. This masculine believed and felt very strongly that Divine Feminine was the one. Because of the family members here, they persuade your Divine Masculine to make an unfair decision so that their wish can be fulfilled. I'm getting different scenarios here, so I'll mention a few. Some of them have to do with the location of where you, Divine Masculine, lives, where the family lives. Another thing has to do with the third person who came in the picture. So whether it be a karmic or not, whatever the situation may be, the other person that Divine Masculine had a relationship with, actually something about their lifestyle, something about their location as well. Some cases their location and something about their lifestyle worked in the favor of the family. Whoever this resonates for, I'm getting a few things here, so I'll mention the first one I'm getting. This person that is currently with Divine Masculine or has recently separated from Divine Masculine, they were connected to the family in some sort of way. The family may have introduced Divine Masculine to this person, or this person may live in close proximity of the family. Maybe they live in the same area as the family. Another thing is there was some kind of involvement here where something was unfairly done. I see her unfairly done to Divine Feminine here that involved the family, which caused something to happen, and Divine Masculine, there's something about declining or letting go of of some kind of agreement here. I feel it has to do with an offer for commitment. Something was taken back. So what happened with Divine Feminine here? Divine Feminine stepped into their strength. I see here it took time for you, Divine Feminine, whoever this is, but you felt guided to keep on going. Some of you may have had some struggles with your finances, with work, something like that, but you kept on going. Some of you went into a really sad place here. This is past. I see this though in the past. The sadness here, you may have even constantly looked at masculine's photographs over the years. Sometimes you may have said, okay, I'm not going to look anymore, but you continued to look even if there was no communication. Imagine if you were in separation from Divine Masculine for so long, like 5-10 years, and there's no communication at all between you two, and occasionally over the years you're looking at photos on your phone, or however you're looking at Divine Masculine's photographs. I see here that was keeping you stuck energetically. So what did Divine Feminine do here? Divine Feminine stepped into their strength. They acknowledged the connection, but they chose themselves, meaning that you chose self-love. You chose yourself to work on. It's like, how can I build myself? How can I grow? How can I become a stronger, a better version of myself? I see self-love, self-worth, self-care, starting a new beginning. And it took some sort of loss in something. I don't know what it is, but it shows something about it took some sort of loss for you to realize that I need to start now. I need to make a change. Something happened. There was a moment, specific moment, something that took place. Could be something personal, some kind of loss here, which made you realize that, the only person that can take care of me is me. So this is what this Divine Feminine did. Started to focus on themselves, started a new beginning that stepped into a new energy. Some of you did not have the support of loved ones, meaning family, friends. Some of you don't have that. I see here some of you don't have that support system. But you know what? You took care of you. I see here there's a new beginning here. You had to let go of something that was, I feel like, putting something on hold or made something stagnant. You recognize this as you saw this as like the old you as like a little bit naive, like that was a little bit naive, or a little bit, I didn't understand that time. And I feel like emotion had a lot to play in that situation. I know this might sound a little bit complicated, but there's something about the past you, when you started to change in the current energy, like to start a new cycle, a new beginning, to focus on self-love, self-worth, self-care, right? Wellness. When you look back on your past self, some of you saw yourself as naive. You recognized that part of yourself, and you decided to change, not change like things about you, but change the way you do things, or the way that you make decisions. It's like I need to look at it from a different perspective and not make these choices without really thinking them through. So I see here you put effort into other things in your life, different aspects of your life. You made very wise decisions. You basically leveled up, you stepped it up. And I see that the decisions that you made, there were a number of decisions you made were tough ones over the years. They were steady. Something may have taken time, but in that time you grew stronger. You started to meet new people here. You started to grow. So going back to divine masculine, there's a few things over here for divine masculine. The lessons that this divine masculine started to learn really transformed this divine masculine to see things a lot more clear about their emotions, their feelings. They started to balance different things in their life. They turned their back on things that were kind of getting in the way. Masculine started to make very smart decisions. There were times when this masculine felt a little bit like emotionally overwhelmed. This was something they wanted to avoid. I see here, anytime this masculine used to feel really deep feelings for something or someone, they tried to not acknowledge it, but now I see this masculine recognizing that I need to acknowledge certain feelings that I feel. See here, clearing things out of the old, releasing, recognizing that there's certain attachments that are not easy to get out of, but this divine masculine recognizes that certain things I need to remove. And I feel this masculine did a lot of work on themselves as they learned along the way, but there's still some things here that they know they need to face. They don't want to be there anymore, meaning where they used to be at, it's like the past is a reminder of what they don't want. It's like, I don't want to be there anymore. I don't want to go back there. I don't want to be who I used to be. And I feel like if there is some sort of routine or habit that this masculine may have stopped or changed, if there is like an off day where this divine masculine goes back to something that was connected to the past that is not of high vibration, I feel like this masculine will see it as, okay, I still need to recognize that this is still there. So I need to face whatever this is and then just keep on moving forward. Like for example, I'll give an example. Like say if someone loves cake, okay? And they're like, "Okay, I've been eating cake like from Monday to Friday." And they're like, "Okay, that's a lot of cake. Maybe I should just eat cake like once a week." But then they start eating cake again every day, but then they're like, "Okay, I know it's not easy for me to just stop eating cake. So now that I recognize that I did have cake every day, next week or tomorrow is a new day. Let me start again." So I feel like this masculine is going to put in the effort, the work to try to remove something that they know needs to be removed. They know it's not easy. They're trying to make some sort of positive change here. I see here transformation into something new. And unfortunately, some kind of about their routine, something is connected with a karmic situation here. So I feel like whatever it is, it's not something that masculine would have. Let's just say if he was with you, certain behaviors or certain habits wouldn't have been there, because I don't see it as something of masculine's life. This is something of someone else's life. It's like because he surrounded himself, his or herself, with certain people, this masculine way of living was different, and they are trying to get back to who they are, like their true authentic self. And they're recognizing that, okay, maybe it's not going to be as easy as I thought, but I'll get there. So this is what this masculine is doing. And I feel like most of the changes that this masculine made to evolve, to grow, to transform themselves, they have done a good job. I feel, because I see here, this is a masculine who has really gone within, and they've learned a lot of lessons from their past. So they have already stepped into the new, but it's kind of like the residue, things that are still lingering there shouldn't be there. And this masculine's recognizing that, and they're stepping away from that to start anew. So this is the reading for today. I hope you like this reading. If you like this reading, please subscribe to my channel, leave a comment below, and thank you all for watching. Have a beautiful day. Bye everyone.